No script here, just a guy checking in. Okay? No. I want to restart, but now I can't. Okay. Let's get straight into this. This is a video that I am scared to make. My anxiety kind of shoots up a little bit. It makes me feel a little bit like I shouldn't be here. Like I should be a little ant squished by an elephant in the zoo. Okay, but this is a video that I think is important just to put out there. On stream a couple weeks ago, I'd call it around a month ago now, but no, a couple weeks ago, I basically shared my goals for content creation with my stream. At the time, we probably had 8 people tuning in, just watching. They were super supportive. Of course, I want to show all the clips and everything about that, but I also want to talk about it genuinely just to the camera. I think this is something I don't do enough on stream, and this is something that I really want to be able to do more of on this channel. So, first of all, my name's Nicholas. I've wanted to make YouTube videos since I was probably 8 years old. Main reason is I had a horrible family life and I would rely on technology vehemently. I'm talking Minecraft back in the day. Okay, I'm talking all the good stuff. I'm talking watching YouTubers. I'm talking all the good stuff back in the day, and that's a big majority. That's a big reason I survived. That's a big reason why Nicholas is Nicholas today. Now, I'm trying to pursue something that is one of the top pursued careers amongst like literally everybody that's growing up right now. When you ask a kid just walking the street, you know, hey, what do you want to be? They say, I want to be a YouTuber, right? Oh, I want to be a streamer. That's the big bucks. That's the big thing. Most people would say this is delusional, and they're right. They're right. I could just as easily pick up a job. I could have just as easily kept working at my last job, Verizon, making $10,000 a month, which was stupid. It's stupid that you can make that much selling phones, right? But I could have just as easily done that. But there's this kind of core inside me. There's this core part that charges who I am as a person. Right, that lets this part of me out where I'm able to be authentic, where I'm able to be excited and genuine and make plans and be creative. Like, that's something that I wasn't able to access in a job like that I wasn't able to access in other jobs as well as I went around the job market. Many people have been saying, El Bozo, hop on LinkedIn. That's a fair take. But in this video, I wanted to go over goals with you guys, okay? Just recently, I believe 2 weeks ago, I announced that I would be pursuing content creation for the next year full time. Okay, that means not working a full-time job at the side. That also means being in an extraordinarily lucky position in order to do so. Okay, I built up a nest egg from my last job of working in a corporate overlord zone. Okay, and we had some goals. Okay, just straight to the camera, here's some of my goals. Okay, first of all, I want to make engaging content no matter what, that if you click on it, you don't feel like you wasted your time. Okay, that's always step one. I want to provide an environment where people feel like they're actually connecting to something that's not just a human being who's screaming at the screen. And sometimes I'm going to do that. In fact, a lot of times I'm going to do that. Okay, that's another thing I want to provide. And I think probably the most important thing for me is I want to provide an environment where, I want to provide an environment where somebody who's watching on the other side of the screen is able to get that same sensation that I did when I was a kid, where I thought, wow, no matter how chaotic the environment is around me, I feel safe right now. Oh, wow, no matter how intense things feel right now, I will get better. I don't got to give up. Right? Now, by no means am I saying I'm a saint or a therapist or some kind of God who can handle human emotion. Absolutely the fuck not. That's why these are goals. Okay? And of course, we have numbers goals as well. We talked about that on stream. We talked about how we want our growth to go so that by the end of the year, I can actually take this on as a full-time profession and not be half-brain getting money at a part-time job over here, half-brain really dedicated to this passion as well. And I'll go over those goals in a bit, but this is what I wanted to share with the camera today. This is what I wanted to share with you guys today. I'm not talking to a camera. I'm talking to the audience. Okay. But yeah, that's my goals. That's what I want to do with this. I want to create like creative things that nobody has ever seen before. I want to create a type of connection that is so fucking ecstatic that it lights up fireworks across the world. Like that's the kind of community I want to create. And I'm a dinky guy. I mean, hell, look at the subscriber. Look at the subscribers below this video. I'm a dinky guy. I'm a dinky guy, right? Bigger number, better person, all that. Go subscribe, by the way. But those are my goals. Those are my goals. And of course, we'll go over numbers in a sec, but I do really want to reinforce that as well. Okay. But starting basically at the end of this month, I gave myself 1 year to pursue content creation full time. That's all I got money for. That's all I can do. Okay, so let's go over the goals. So first thing here, I have the list up. It might be easier. No, I have the list up. I'll read it out to you guys. Okay, first thing on the YouTube, by the end of the year, we're looking for 10,000 subscribers minimum. Okay, so I'm talking December 31st, 2026, 10,000 subscribers minimum. Real shooting for the stars goal is 100K. Okay, that's where we're going. And then YouTube videos, I put as once a month. That's when we made these goals. It turns out I'm actually doing every day instead because I'm learning a lot doing every day. I'm able to, come up with different ideas more quickly because I feel that sense of urgency of, I don't want to put a YouTube video on the platform that's just absolutely booty. That's absolutely bad. Okay. Next. For Twitch, I stream live on Twitch basically every single day except for Sundays because I'm praising. No, it's literally just because I need some time, right? But on Twitch, 100,000 followers by the end of the year is what I put for minimum. These are, I do want to emphasize, these are like insane goals. These are delusional goals. These are goals that you look at someone and you start laughing a little bit. This is what I'm doing full time for the next year. If I don't hit those fucking goals, it's crazy. It's crazy to keep pursuing something like this after that. Of course, I'm probably going to be doing content creation for the rest of my life, but I'm talking about full time, keeping my eyes off going on to LinkedIn. Like, we need to hit these goals, right? And then we talked about Twitch subs, which is crazy. Subs would be like 1,000 a month. Okay. And just to give you guys the full picture here, let me show you. If we go to display capture, and then I'll show you without the webcam. Apologies for the gray spot, but this is what it looks like. This is everything we have written down. Okay. Now, these are insane, like I've already talked about. In the past, I've gone for really lofty, risky stuff, and it's backfired. And it totally could for this as well, right? I also have a personality where I know the YouTube algorithm fucking loves when it's like super poppy and flashy. And like the thumbnails are super bright and like super well crafted and stuff like that. And the videos are like super like tight and intense, like Mr. Beast style, right? And I know that I'm not providing that kind of content on the YouTube platform, which doesn't work as well for a lot of viewers, which makes a lot of sense. And I know that we can accomplish these goals together. This isn't a one-way street. This is both of us back to back. Okay. So those are my goals. That's what I want to do. I still feel anxious and just fucking scared to even talk about this in front of my audience. I was scared the first time that I announced it on stream as well. But I feel like just being authentic and telling you like exactly bar for bar about what I'm planning is a lot better than just seeing some guy like laugh and go crazy on a screen and you have no fucking clue what he's doing. So that's my goals. This was not recorded on stream. This is all off stream. First YouTube video that I've recorded that's not on stream. Just me and the camera. Okay. So those are my goals. Right now, things I feel iffy right now. I'm like, oh, I'm not making engaging content. I'm not doing good enough at this, at that. I'm looking at all the algorithm and I'm like, holy shit, like I got to get better, better, better. But in reality, I believe if I take good care of myself, if I take good care of, you know, my content as well, and the people around me and the people in chat and the YouTube, then there's no way to go but up. Okay, I have great supports all around me. I couldn't be doing it without them. I am in an extremely privileged position. And yeah, let's fucking do it. That's really about it that I have to talk about today, but I really appreciate you guys for being here. And if you haven't checked out the Twitch, please go do so. If you haven't subscribed, please go do so. Let's take on this fucking crazy journey together. Goodbye now. Bye-bye. Peace.